Tigers, Bulldogs, Saints. Welcome to DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance. Tigers, Bulldogs, Saints. Welcome to DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Good morning, and as usual, we're just mind all over the place. It's the last show of the season of DC Blitz, and I tell you what, we have saved the best for last. Tom Duggan for DC Blitz, Kelly Piper, and co-host Chris and Casey will join us here in a little bit. We've got a stacked show today. We're giving out awards. We're talking about awards. Casey Midget's going to strike out. We got all kinds of stuff going on. Kelly, what a day. And we're starting with softball, and what a week it's been for the Tigerettes.
It has been. I'm so excited. As an alumni of the softball team, I was so excited for them. I made the trip over yesterday. I made the Upper Cumberland Reporter.
You've gone to the dark side.
Well, I didn't try. I stood by Rachel Evans, and shout out to Rachel because she's always watching us. She was like, "Come on, we got to cheer. We got to cheer." And I was like, "Rachel, honey, I didn't like cheering when I had to cheer. I don't want to cheer." She was trying to do all the cheers. She was bringing them back. Her and I stood with her and Crystal Norton.
Yeah.
But I want to say how proud I am of you girls and how you represented our company. I'm going to get teared up. You represented our county and our high school and our alumni so well. I know this is not how you wanted it to end. I know you wanted a championship. I was done figuring out ways to get y'all championship rings and all the things because I've seen how Gordonsville did theirs, and I wanted y'all to have the same things. And may still put out a ploy to get you runner-up rings. I don't know. Talk to Coach Duke about it later. But I'm just so proud of the accomplishments that this team has made. And I know Coach Bond is so excited for them. But every alumni that was there was so excited. And we said, they said they wanted to get a picture. And I was like, they don't want a picture with us. I said, first of all, they don't know us. I said, we're proud of them for taking the next step. And y'all took a big, huge step, and I was super proud of you. You went 10 innings. You fought hard. You deserved to win. One run. But you will remember this. I still remember my state tournament appearance that we had, and I'm old. So y'all will remember this for the rest of your life. It's that experience.
It has been a remarkable week. If you've missed it, where have you been? Because the Tigerettes have been in the state tournament, started on Wednesday, won 2 games on Wednesday. Turned around, won again Thursday, played in the championship yesterday against Coach Ethan Duke as he joins us. We got to say probably the gold standard in softball in the state of Tennessee. And when you look at Gibbs and all the hardware they've had over the years, your team went 10 innings toe-to-toe with this team. And once you get to that international tiebreak, Coach, anything goes. And that's kind of what happened, I guess, there in that 10th inning.
Yeah, it's when we played Stone here, we had to do the same thing. We took them 13 innings. So we knew what to expect from the top of the 10th hit. We know that it's advantageous for both teams. Just unfortunately for us, we weren't the home team yesterday.
Right.
But these girls, like we've talked about all year, they're the grittiest team that I've ever had the opportunity to coach with, and they showed it. They showed it all season long, and they stepped it into overdrive on Wednesday. I couldn't be any more proud of them. I mean, I know that all of us wanted it to end differently, but when you go up against, like you said, a team that's 97-16 going into yesterday's game in the state tournament, it's you do what you can, and we did, and we gave them everything we had.
Going into the week, the mindset of the team, what was it like? How focused were they? Was it something different than you'd seen up to that point?
Well, it's just an enhanced version of what we'd seen all year long. Every time that they step onto the field, they were ready to rock and roll, and it wasn't any different when we got to Murfreesboro.
Mm-hmm.
That was the goal. And like I said, it's just a more enhanced, revamped version of everything that they had done all year long.
It didn't seem like the stage was too big. Sometimes teams get there and it's so much different. That stage is so big it gets into their heads. It didn't seem like that was the case with this team.
It's in a non-arrogant way. They knew that they belonged there. They had done the work all year long to get there, and they knew that was their time to shine on the biggest stage of them all. And then they did exactly what they were supposed to do Friday.
We got 4 members of the Tigerette softball team here this morning: Zaylee Bain, Hannah Brown, Riley Wilbur, and Brooke Houston. Riley, I'll start with you. And talking about that big stage, you got over to Murfreesboro. I mean, were there any nerves for you personally, or did you sense any with your teammates going into that first game of the state tournament?
I feel like the first game, like the first 3 games, were more nerve-wracking than the actual championship game. I feel like everybody was nervous a little, but we all made it through.
The more you played, the more confidence you just build up within all of you?
Yeah.
Once you saw you could go out and compete with any team out there, you just got more and more confident.
I think everybody did.
When you looked at Gibbs, and we've talked about how many titles they've won and all that, were y'all aware of all that going in, and did that matter in any way, shape, form, or fashion?
I think we all knew, but it didn't really matter because we were both there. And we never know other sports ever made it there, and we made it there too. So it doesn't really matter.
What's the feeling after 7 innings, which is regulation, and it's 0-0? What are you thinking at that point?
I thought we were about to have another 13-inning game.
Were you hoping it'd get over with sooner than that?
I was hoping that we'd win it in 7, but, you know.
Let's go to Brooke and talk to you a little bit about the experience at state tournament, it being the first time that you girls have made it to state. And what was it like for you? I mean, how did you feel about it all?
It was honestly amazing. I will forever cherish those moments together. I mean, I was hyped, ready to go, and I don't know, it was just amazing.
Brooke, you had a great tournament individually. Now, of course, you all did as a team, but as far as going out there, and again, kind of the nerves and all that, when you're swinging the bat, balls coming at you, anything like that, any more pressure because it is a state tournament?
Well, actually, that's the first game I've ever felt that comfortable.
Yeah.
I was just telling myself to have fun because win or lose, we're all still very proud of where we come from and how far we've gotten because we've worked for that since day one.
You get up Friday morning, you're playing at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock's pretty early to play a softball game, but y'all played at 9 one game this week. But preparation, what all are y'all doing as you get ready for this championship game Friday morning?
Oh, energy drink is work. Well, I had that and I drank a coffee too. So
you had an energy drink and a coffee?
Yes,
oh my goodness!
On the way there, I was just mentally preparing myself on what I was going to do and just trying to get ready for this game because I knew it was a big deal.
Yeah, Hannah, let's get to you. And this team all season long, it seems like has been close. A group that. Stats don't matter, individual accomplishments, all that. It's all working together. Has it been kind of the focus of the team this year that it's been a really close group and the biggest thing is to win?
Definitely. We all have amazing team chemistry here. Like, we're all best friends. We talk in and out of school. Like, team chemistry is the biggest thing when it comes to softball, I will say. Like, you can have all the skill in the world, but if you don't love your teammate, it doesn't matter.
Right.
So we had that, and I honestly think that had a big play in why we got so far.
I was trying to go back and find my notes. Wasn't there a game you had a big home run?
Yeah.
But that was like a walk-off home run, was it not? I want to know what that experience is like because, listen, if you grow up loving sports, especially if baseball, softball, there's nothing bigger than a walk-off home run. What was that feeling like?
I mean, honestly, it was amazing. I mean, round and second, I had my hands in there. I was like, yeah, I just hit that over. And I look at Coach Horton, and she's still like directing Tatum as if it wasn't over the fence. I was like, is it not out? Like, but yeah, it was really amazing. I mean, that at bat, I just knew that I had to get something going.
Yeah.
Because we needed that, and I'd been inching for one the whole game. I was like, come on. And then finally, that last at bat, I just hit it good, I guess.
Did you know when it left the bat it was a home run?
Yeah, I usually do.
Were you swinging for a home run or were you swinging for a good hit?
I was swinging for a good hit.
And that's how you hit home runs. I mean, you just swing for good hits and they come.
Yeah.
I have to tell a funny because on Wednesday, of course, it was no, it was Wednesday, yeah. They played, and so we pulled it up in the gym, and the PE class came in, and I was like, today we're learning about softball. And I was like, you're watching a softball game, and in the group message, Daniel had sent one. He was like, Brown just walked it off, and it was delayed. And I was like, something good's about to happen. And I was trying not to tell the 50 kids sitting there watching. And I was going, Rayanna, something good's about to happen. And I was like, this is Hannah. She's one of our former students.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to go. I was watching, I was listening to the radio and keeping up on Game Changer, and Game Changer was so far ahead of the radio that I would see what would happen and then hear the call of it, get excited twice. So I was having a lot of fun with it. Zaylee, let's get to you and this whole experience for you, this whole season. Well, what's it meant to you, and do you think 20 years down the road it's still going to be a big time memory for you?
I think this season has meant a lot to me because I've never made it this far in any kind of sport, like in any kind of like middle school or high school or anything like that.
Yeah.
So that's very memorable for me.
Does it motivate you to want to get back next year?
Yes, it does.
And y'all are going to be leaders on this team next year. And when younger players come in, how are you going to kind of pass along this feeling and what it means to get the state to motivate them to help you all get back to that point again?
I think our seniors this year have just showed us to want to want to be there, and that's what I'm going to show the underclassmen next year.
You got two seniors that are just remarkable softball players and great people on top of that. How have they been mentors to each of you? Anybody can answer this, but how have they been mentors to you throughout the season?
I think they've been mentors to everybody, which I've grown up playing with Cora and Brana, and they've been mentors to me like my whole life.
Yeah.
Ever since I've been playing, so I just love them.
Anybody else want to chime in on that?
How calming was it to know that Cora was just relaxed? She looked relaxed the whole time in the circle. Does that help you on defense to know that my pitcher is not? And I know she got into trouble a couple times. She got into trouble. They squeezed the zone on her. She got a couple walks. But then y'all come up with big plays.
Yeah.
How has the dynamic of being through the whole year when she carried y'all sometimes when defense was letting her down, defense wasn't doing maybe its job and she picked it up. This time she had kind of just gotten into nothing she'd done wrong, just gotten into trouble, and y'all had her back. I thought that was a really great thing. But how did y'all get to that point where y'all could trust each other?
I feel like it just came with the game, and I feel like it's just another thing that you want to. I think everybody on our team just wanted to be there and wanted to do that for her.
So you're coming back to do it next year. Y'all going to make the promise today? Yeah. Ladies, it's been a remarkable season. DeKalb County, you've made us all proud, and I think anybody that was there yesterday, and who wasn't able to be there was listening on the radio or watching on NFHS or following on Game Changer. And Coach, I tell you, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a great season, and I know a lot of tradition in DeKalb softball, but to make it to that championship game, really something. And congratulations to you and these girls. What a ride it's been. I know for you, it's had to be nothing short of remarkable.
Yep, it's been something that nothing against them, but it was unexpected. But at the same time, it was expected, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
With the group that we have, a lot of people didn't think that we would do it, but the 18 of us that were here every single day, we knew that it was going to happen. Is just all about getting there.
I talked to you at a basketball game before softball even got started, and you felt great about this team. You had a lot of praise for it. I think you had a good feeling all along this team was going to be special.
Yeah, it's a team that didn't take an entire season to gel. Even when the freshmen came over, it's just like Zaylee's talking about, and Hannah, like they grabbed the freshmen along with the rest of the girls, and they pulled them in, and they acclimated them to what Tigerette softball was.
Mm-hmm.
So when we got to this point, they knew that it was a big deal. They knew what to expect. They knew what the upperclassmen expected out of them. And when you get that together and you can make it happen, you make a state championship run.
Kelly, you got anything to add? I know you being a former Tigerette, you've already got choked up.
I know. Well, I know how heartbreaking it is to get that far, but yet I said they do not have anything to hold their heads.
Oh, absolutely
They
not.
should be as proud as Gibbs is today, because one run, 10 innings, and a lifetime of memories.
Yep.
So I say, keep working at it. Good things will keep coming. I'm super proud of y'all.
Absolutely. Ladies, thank you all so much for coming out this morning, getting out of bed early. I know you've had a busy last few days. I'm sure you're tired, but we appreciate you being here. Same for you, Coach. We appreciate you so much. Fantastic season. Congratulations, and thank you for being here today. We appreciate it. All right, talking some Tigerette softball as we lead off our season finale of DC Blitz. We have special guests lined up. We're going to give away some awards. We got plenty to talk about. Don't you go away. It's DC Blitz, and we're presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Teamwork, accountability, honesty, showing respect, dependability. These are all qualities that I began learning as an athlete growing up in DeKalb County. Hi, this is Tennessee Assistant Golf Coach Payne Denman. Whenever you're looking for a teammate that has your back, look no farther than my friend Grant James and the team at DeKalb County Insurance. Give them a call today at 615-597-0660 or visit them at www.decabinsurance.net.
Hey folks, are you ready for some good old Southern fun? The Grandpa Fair of the South is back, and it's bigger and better than ever. Join us from June 23rd to the 28th at the DeKalb County Fair in Alexandria. With rides on the Midway, fun games, and nightly entertainment, there's something for everyone in the family. Admission is just $7 per person, and kids 4 and under get in free. Mark your calendars and grab your friends and family. Don't miss out on the Grandpa Fair of the South, the DeKalb County Fair in Alexandria. Go hog wild! As first-time home buyers, navigating the real estate market can be both exciting and daunting. At Farmhouse Realty, we understand your unique needs and are dedicated to guiding you through the process with ease. With our extensive knowledge of DeKalb County and its surrounding areas, we can help you find your dream home or sell your existing property at the best possible price. Give us a call today at 615-597-FARM. That's 615-597-3276, or check out our listings at farmhouserealty.org.
At First Bank, when our customers bank local, they get more. More empowered. More informed. Local banking gets them closer to their goals and dreams because they work directly with bankers who know them. With less layers and more personal connection. We're a local bank brand that goes the distance to get customers where they want to be. Which is why we got into banking in the first place. Stop by First Bank at 200 West Main Street in downtown Smithville, or give us a call at 615-597-4366.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Looking to make some modifications around your home? Whether it's a cozy closet, a sleek shelving unit, or those custom barn doors you've been eyeing, Aldino Carpentry, Trim, and More can get the job done. With our licensed and insured team, we guarantee your project is in good hands. We tackle every project with care and a keen eye for detail. You dream it, we build it. Imagine walking into your home and feeling that wow factor every single time. Aldino Carpentry, Trim, and More. Your dream space is just a call away.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
Have you ever found yourself in a tough spot? Maybe after a car accident, dealing with a tricky divorce, or just trying to sort out your estate planning. Life can throw some curveballs, and when it does, you don't have to face them alone. At the law office of Matthew W. Boss, we know that navigating the legal world can feel overwhelming. Whether it's a car crash, DUI charge, or family law matters, we're here to help you every step of the way. Call call the law office of Matthew W. Boss, 615-215-2677. Your peace of mind is just a call away.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Are you looking for the perfect spot to celebrate life's big moments? Look no further than The Harvester, 206 West Main Street in historic downtown Smithville. Whether you're planning a dreamy wedding, a corporate retreat, or a heartfelt retirement party, The Harvester will host your event in a dynamic environment that inspires creativity. The Harvester is also a live performance venue with events ranging from bluegrass to jazz to spoken word events. Schedule a tour and let's start planning something unforgettable at The Harvester, where memories are made and every event shines.
Bad Boy tractors are born from the legendary Bad Boy mowers from 20 to 35 horsepower. Subcompact to midsize, Bad Boy combines power, performance, comfort, and as always, builds strength to deliver the workhorse dependability you need to get the job done and done right. Homeowner, landscaper, or rancher, there's a Bad Boy tractor for you to work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb Sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Cut the Maddox.
It's bad enough.
Are we going to get Maddox on? We have to see this uniform at some point.
I didn't even have her mics on, so all of that hullabaloo for nothing. I love being outside because the weather's nice. I hate being outside because I can't see the buttons.
Mulligan.
There we go.
We're doing golf now.
Yes. But what a fun year we've had. I can't thank you all enough for being part of it. We'll do all the sappy crap at the end, but it has been a fun ride. What a week we've had to wrap it up in DeKalb County Sports with the Tigerettes. And it capped off the spring sports season, Kelly, that we expected. A lot of success, West School baseball. Soccer gets a championship, and our heads just keep falling down.
I would let them go, Daniel. You'd be doing that the whole segment.
But what a year. What a year it's been.
It hasn't. And we were talking in our group text, we were all talking about how what a year to start this. And we have the football. We start out with the junior high football championship, and then their basketball team, and then the baseball team, and now the softball team. So we've covered every sport in DeKalb County as far as all of them have took them to a championship.
Well, and you look at what Chloe Boyd did in the girls' state tournament. Top 5. I forget exactly.
Number 4.
Finished 4. So
we couldn't cover.
We
golf.
kind of start there.
And tennis did well. Lord knows Casey now would get kicked off the golf course.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But it kind of by accident, I think, that we started this year. And again, the premise of starting the show is just to have this Saturday morning platform to talk DeKalb County sports and have the student athletes and the coaches. But thanks to everybody out there between sponsors and those in DeKalb County who love local sports, it has grown into something much bigger than that. And we hope to build on that foundation. And in some small way, I hope, I'm not don't mean this as a knock on anybody, but back when I started first covering sports, Matt Cole was at the Smith Review, and I've told this story thousands of times, but the way he covered sports in DeKalb County, the bar was so high that I did my best to try to, not match, but at least live up to some expectation on the radio side of things. And for many years, DeKalb County had, I think, some of the best sports coverage of any small county in Middle Tennessee. And, times change, things have changed, and I don't think the sports coverage has quite been where it was. Again, no knock on anybody. It's the way the landscape has changed, and so much being available through social media, and you can get about anything instantly. That landscape has changed, but this show being built through social media and pretty much everything we do, I think that's helped it a whole lot. And boy, I tell you, we have people all the time sending us stuff, reminding us of stuff, asking questions, and it's just Blitz is taking on a life of its own, and we owe it all to the community. It's not just us. We're just the puppets.
and after this week of having to stream what the TWSAA made you pay for,
that was awful.
Oh, it was terrible. I don't even know. I would hate to even see. Maybe they did better for the championship game, but all the other games were absolutely terrible. We actually, and I will say this because I watched Watertown, Gordonsville, and DeKalb were all in it, so I was, flipping through the three games. We had the better stream of the other ones. I tried to watch the Watertown game, and I turned it off. It was from a dugout that was probably 100 feet from the fence, and there was a playground in between, and you couldn't see first and third for a dugout. And I was like, and everybody was so excited. They were like, is the Blitz going to be there for the championship game? And I was like, I made sure to tell everybody. And I'm telling everybody now, TWSAA would not let us.
They told us no, and I did go, and I knew they weren't going to let us, but it never hurts to ask. Mm-hmm. And so I did send the due diligence, send an email to Matt Gillespie, and he was very kind in his response. No, but even if we could have been brought in as the NFHS coverage or whatever, we would have been happy to have been that and been part of it. But I just hope, because it was such. For DeKalb County High School, it was such a milestone game that I was hoping maybe, even if they charged us a ridiculous fee, that we could have had sponsored to cover it. Yes. They would have allowed us to be there.
This is what upset me more than anything about it. As a parent of Cora or Bryna or any of those girls, and I'm just using Cora and Bryna because it was their senior year, they wouldn't allow you to even use Game Changer to film. Like, I would always film the baseball games. I was like, I'm just going to have this memory. It's on my phone, blah, blah, blah. You couldn't even do that. So, Bryna's spectacular catch.
Yeah.
I think Eli caught it, but you really can't see it.
It's hard to see it, yeah.
And then, some of the things that these girls did, it's not on film. Like, they can't take that in a digital age that we have. They can't take that with them to show their kids in 20 years.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, the really sad thing is it wasn't just DeKalb County High School. It was significant for DeKalb County.
Yes.
Everybody was really just it shut the town down yesterday. I was like, Tom, I had to work, and man, you had every radio in the bank was on. People would just linger in there to listen, I mean, it was really very special.
Yeah.
And to think that an organization would rob anybody, but I'll use us for example, our county, from being able to experience something. Not everybody can go to Murfreesboro. Oh, my goodness.
Well, you think about the schools, like you've got schools from Knoxville and West Tennessee. They couldn't necessarily travel either. And I will say this for the people of DeKalb County. You came out and you supported these girls. Because I know Jeremy has put in, he's like, there's 200 people. And I was like, Jeremy, there's way more than 200 people. Because the stadium only seated 500. And this guy came through, and he very rudely from TWSAA said, y'all need to get out of the walkway. And I said, well, you might choose a better facility to host this where you could host more people, because behind the dugout was full of, I know the baseball team was there. There was football teams. There was junior high players. I mean, the kids came out and supported their school just as much as adults did. But there was alumni there. I just loved the fact that they came out and they supported these girls in their championship run.
I asked somebody that went how many people was there, and he said all of them. It was pretty true.
Casey, everybody but me and you were there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confused.
Yeah.
Y'all were holding the town down.
Yeah.
Do what? Yeah, there's people in the parking garage. I mean, it was literally standing room only. And I was so proud that the community came out and supported these girls.
Well, I think we'd be remiss if we didn't give a shout out to John Pryor.
Oh, yes.
My goodness.
Yeah.
He did such an awesome job on that radio. It was very awesome to hear him call that game because he was as excited, I think, as the girls was.
He was.
And he made that very special to listen to.
Well, and I think you also need to give a huge shout out to Mr. Cripps because he turned school out at 8:30 so us teachers could make it to the game and bus drivers. Mr. Curtis, I mean, he was there. I'm sure the rest of the administrative staff was there. He was there getting his picture made with the girls. I mean, he was just as cheering as much as, I mean, I loved that. I loved that people were out supporting these girls, and that was huge for them.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna break here because we have our first ever Good Health Family Clinic Student Athlete of the Year awards, and we're going to be giving those out in the next few segments. Tim and Amy Tobit of Good Health Family Clinic are here. We're going to talk to them a little later as well. And we got a lot of student athletes lined up. We have an exciting show. What a way to end the season. Stay with us. You're watching DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
It seems like the cost of everything is on the rise. But Erie Insurance can help make sure your auto insurance premium isn't one of them. Avoid rate increases with Erie Rate Lock. Even if you have a claim, your rates won't go up until you change a car, driver, or address.
Your Erie agent is DeKalb County Insurance. Get a quote today at DeKalbInsurance.net.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. Go to ErieInsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Hey folks, are you ready for some good old Southern fun? The Grandpa Fair of the South is back, and it's bigger and better than ever. Join us from June 23rd to the 28th at the DeKalb County Fair in Alexandria. With rides on the Midway, fun games, and nightly entertainment, there's something for everyone in the family. Admission is just $7 per person, and kids 4 and under get in free. Mark your calendars and grab your friends and family. Don't miss out on the Grandpa Fair of the South, the DeKalb County Fair in Alexandria. Go hog wild! As first-time home buyers, navigating the real estate market can be both exciting and daunting. At Farmhouse Realty, we understand your unique needs and are dedicated to guiding you through the process with ease. With our extensive knowledge of DeKalb County and its surrounding areas, we can help you find your dream home or sell your existing property at the best possible price. Give us a call today at 615-597-FARM. That's 615-597-3276, or check out our listings at farmhouserealty.org.
There's nothing like homegrown. Around here, nothing grows better than local businesses and families. It's because starting on common ground makes things just shoot up. Just look at those neighborhoods and business districts. Around here, it's always growing season.
At First Bank, we share your hometown and your love for our community. That means you get down-to-earth local lenders who get down to business faster. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Looking to make some modifications around your home? Whether it's a cozy closet, a sleek shelving unit, or those custom barn doors you've been eyeing, Aldino Carpentry, Trim, and More can get the job done. With our licensed and insured team, we guarantee your project is in good hands. We tackle every project with care and a keen eye for detail. You dream it, we build it. Imagine walking into your home and feeling that wow factor every single time. Aldino Carpentry, Trim, and More. Your dream space is just a call away.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
Have you ever found yourself in a tough spot? Maybe after a car accident, dealing with a tricky divorce, or just trying to sort out your estate planning. Life can throw some curveballs, and when it does, you don't have to face them alone. At the law office of Matthew W. Boss, we know that navigating the legal world can feel overwhelming. Whether it's a car crash, DUI charge, or family law matters, we're here to help you every step of the way. Call the law office of Matthew W. Boss, 615-215-2677. Your peace of mind is just a call away.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Are you looking for the perfect spot to celebrate life's big moments? Look no further than The Harvester, 206 West Main Street in historic downtown Smithville. Whether you're planning a dreamy wedding, a corporate retreat, or a heartfelt retirement party, The Harvester will host your event in a dynamic environment that inspires creativity. The Harvester is also a live performance venue with events ranging from bluegrass to jazz to spoken word events. Schedule a tour and let's start planning something unforgettable at The Harvester, where memories are made and every event shines.
Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models powered by 22 to 35 horsepower water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real easy. On the farm, the ranch, or even around the house, Bad Boy tractors deliver power and durability all day, every day. Bad Boy tractors work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb Sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance, our final show of the 2024-2025 school year. And we are marking this special occasion with the announcement today of our Good Health Family Clinic Student Athlete of the Year Award. So what we did, we solicited all the coaches and we asked for nominations from each of their programs. Your son's getting gotten on to already.
He's just like his daddy.
Hey, Maddox, where's my ice cream?
He has no clue what you're talking about.
Anyway, we solicited nominations, and then we put those nominations in front of our panel, and we came up with our Student Athlete of the Year awards. We have our Student Athletes of the Year from DeKalb West School with us, and that's Maddox Pyburn and Kaylee Womack. And we're going to have Tim and Amy Tobit, if they would, to come out and make the presentation of these awards to our DeKalb West Student Athletes of the Year. Congratulations to you. All right. I can tell Maddox is very excited about that.
Is that I can't see until it comes on.
What's that?
I'm trying to get right in the way.
Oh, okay.
Trying to block.
Yeah.
It'll be there in a minute. It'll show up. I can move it now.
Maddox, we'll start with you. You had a great basketball season, a great baseball season, and 8th grade year at DeKalb West School. What's that year been like for you? I mean, just with all the sports and everything, how's it been? How much have you enjoyed it? He ain't even paying attention.
I knew when he wasn't looking.
Good.
Good? It's been fun?
Yeah.
All right. Move it, Mike.
Do you have your shears?
Oh no, I don't.
Oh, because we don't have complete sentences going on.
No, complete sentences, or you're going to be walking to Alexandria.
I'm walking nowhere.
What's this uniform you got on? We need to show that. Stand up, show our audience out there. They got to take a look at this. What did you call this earlier, Kelly? What did you say it looked like?
I said he looked like a Holstein cow that ran in front of a Cub Cadet.
I think Purity is your sponsor, right?
So who are the Dirtbags? Is that your travel team?
Yeah.
Tell us about your travel team. Y'all good?
We're all right.
You all right? Do you pitch?
Yes.
Mostly pitch. Anything else?
For middle infielder.
If you fall back in that chair, I'm going to laugh.
I'm just going to glad we have it on video, and I can.
Maddox, what are you most looking forward to with high school coming up?
Probably graduation.
Well, you got 4 long years.
I like a planner, baby.
Just
goals.
Yeah.
Try to enjoy the ride. Kaylee, a member of the DeKalb West School basketball team, and I know it was kind of a tough season for y'all, but you went out there and played your guts out every night. And what are some of your fond memories from the basketball season? What did you enjoy most about it?
Probably just trying to help everybody and then seeing them grow. Yeah.
Was it easy to be a leader of such a young team?
It was difficult at times. I'm just going to say that.
Did you yell a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you move on, the team that will be coming back, some of the players, do you see potential in them that they're going to grow and develop and get better over time?
I can tell that they've been trying and they've been working, so.
Kaylee, are you going to try to continue to play basketball in high school?
Yes, sir.
Have you been to tryouts? Have y'all had tryouts yet?
No, they got moved to Tuesday.
Okay, all right. So what do you think is going to be the biggest challenge with high school basketball?
It's just going to be a completely new game.
Yeah.
Like, completely different.
Speed and everything, all going to be different elements there. Other than maybe basketball, what else are you looking most forward to with high school? Graduation?
Graduation. Yeah.
Are you going to play any other sports?
Yeah, I'm playing. I'm going to try to play volleyball, so.
All right. What have you played volleyball before? Or is this something new for you?
We've played in class.
You play? Oh, okay. So, well, what do y'all got? Y'all chime in here. Don't everybody talk at once.
Maddox, you've had such a great 8th grade year in athletics across the board. Are you planning on playing basketball and baseball at the high school?
Probably not going to play basketball in high school, but I'm going to definitely try to play baseball.
Going to focus on the baseball, or are you going to focus on the pitching aspect or a position?
Playing time, I guess.
Does anything make you nervous about going up to high school?
I mean, not really.
Okay, good.
Getting put in a locker, but they took those away.
That was always my concern.
What about golf? Are you going to consider playing golf maybe?
Probably. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, that's near and dear to Coach Vance's heart.
It's fun.
It is.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, try out for the golf team. I said, you can try that.
All right.
It's a lot of walking. I don't
Maddox, I have one more big main question for you. How many pitches will it take Reed to strike out Casey?
Hold on. So
100, I can tell you.
Who's behind the plate? Like umpire. Like who's calling strikes?
I'm gonna call balls and strikes.
You're calling balls and strikes? All right, so
it'll be 3 pitches.
Yeah.
We might put Daniel behind the plate and I'll run the camera. So he's the most qualified.
It'd take him 100 pitches to strike me out because I'm gonna get 97 hits off of it.
Depends on if Colin's catching. He may be. I don't know. Maddox and Colin had some fun times.
Yeah.
Colin likes me better than Reed anyway. He'll help me.
Well, Maddox, Kaylee, congratulations to you on winning the award first of all, but for your outstanding student athletic careers at DeKalb West School. I know you're going to do great things going on up to the high school, and you've both been on with us previously. We appreciate that. Thank y'all so much, and enjoy the summer and get ready for high school. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to come back, and we've got our DeKalb Middle School winners who are going to join us. It's the season finale of DC Blitz. We're presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Unrivaled service and practical advice from Jeff and Grant James at DeKalb County Insurance. With auto, homeowners, life and annuities, property and liability, Medicare supplement, and business policies available. Receive seriously good insurance with great coverage and prices. DeKalb County Insurance is an independent agency that shops multiple carriers, such as Erie, Allstate, Travelers, State Auto, Progressive, and many more. Call today for a quote. DeKalb County Insurance, 615-597-0660.
There's nothing like homegrown. Around here, nothing grows better than local businesses and families. It's because starting on common ground makes things just shoot up. Just look at those neighborhoods and business districts. Around here, it's always growing season.
At First Bank, we share your hometown and your love for our community. That means you get down-to-earth local lenders who get down to business faster. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
As first-time home buyers, navigating the real estate market can be both exciting and daunting. At Farmhouse Realty, we understand your unique needs and are dedicated to guiding you through the process with ease. With our extensive knowledge of DeKalb County and its surrounding areas, we can help you find your dream home or sell your existing property at the best possible price. Give us a call today at 615-597-FARM. That's 615-597-3276, or check out our listings at farmhouserealty.org.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models powered by 22 to 35 horsepower water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real easy. On the farm, the ranch, or even around the house, Bad Boy tractors deliver power and durability all day, every day. Bad Boy tractors work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb Sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Back on DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance. Tom Kelly, Casey Coach, and our DeKalb Middle School Student Athletes of the Year. Let's say congratulations to Hannah Tobit and to Colin Donnell. And we will have the presentation. Tim and Amy Tobit from Good Health Family Clinic. Congratulations to you both. And we'll talk a little bit about the year that has been. Colin, you just came off this extraordinary run with DeKalb West baseball, and what was the season like for you? I know probably disappointed not to get to state, but how much fun was it throughout the whole year?
It was fun. You know, our last 8th grade season, when we go in there and just have fun, and that's what we did. We went in there, we had fun.
So, looking ahead, you know, you had a big season with the Saints football team. You know, great year with the Bulldog baseball team. What are you looking most forward to in high school?
Just do the same thing we did in middle school, with all the people coming back and play till we're senior years and do the same thing we did.
What sports are you going to play in high school?
Just baseball and football.
Just those two? Have you already started kind of getting prepped for football season? It's going to be here before you know it.
Oh, yeah. We've already, before baseball season started, I went to football.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we're running a lot. So.
I was going to say, what's been the toughest part moving up to the high school level of what you've seen in football so far?
The coach Poteet's already showed us everything we needed to show. They've showed us everything.
Go ahead.
Were you able to do anything through football spring practice? Or baseball chew up all of that?
Baseball.
No. Okay.
Yeah. So have you talked to the high school coaches? Have they given you any kind of instruction manual, so to speak, of what they want you to do to prepare?
I haven't really talked to them any, but I went to a meeting and they just gave me my football pads and my pads and my helmet.
The only thing Steve's got to give them freshmen coming in is a pillow to keep their butts warm while they're sitting on the bench.
How tough might that be? I know you want to get on the field as soon as you can, but if you have to wait, is that going to be tough?
We did it in middle school, so.
So you've kind of been there, done that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hannah, you're a 3-sport star. You had a great fall season with soccer, then basketball, turn around there, and then you come back with softball. Are you tired? Yes. Are you glad the school year's over?
Yes.
Does playing all those sports kind of make the year go fast?
They kind of do. Sometimes it lags depending on the sport or the time, but mostly it goes fast. So.
Which one of the three do you like best?
Soccer.
Soccer? Why so?
I don't know. Why do I? It's definitely the most team-oriented sport, and I just like playing with the team and working with each other to get to a goal.
Does Coach Noakes make it fun?
Yes.
He seems like he really makes it enjoyable.
Her dad told me she likes soccer because Amy and him don't know anything about soccer.
That's pretty smart.
I think they've learned. I think after all these girls, they've learned.
Yeah,
but
they have to know
he made
something.
that comment to me when he goes, "I think they just like it because we can't yell at them because we don't know anything."
Yeah, Walmart sells air horns for every sport, though. So.
Trust me, I don't have hearing in this ear from yesterday's air horns.
Yeah.
Oh, me. Hannah, are you going to play 3 sports in high school?
I am.
All right. Is that going to be a challenge when you start looking at all the schoolwork and everything? You think it'll be more challenging than doing so in middle school?
Yeah, probably it will.
Okay, all right. So have you kind of already started prepping for soccer because that'll be the first sport up?
Yeah, I've been doing running down my street and stuff, doing different stuff to prepare.
You like to run?
No.
Nobody likes to run. I don't know why anybody wants to run, but some people do.
Chloe likes to run. Chloe Van Franken.
Chloe Van Franken, yes, she likes to run, but y'all jump in.
Well, I will say this. It's been a lot of fun to watch y'all both through middle school in every sport, especially you, Hannah, because, you may be secretly a midget somehow. I've never –
not like a short person.
I've never seen a female version of every midget more than you. So it has been a lot of fun to watch that. And, of course, Colin, it's been great to watch you since you were 3 years old out there in every sport. So it's been fun to y'all had a lot of success this year, and it was well deserved. So
I want to ask just about this 8th grade class because both schools, it seems like a really very special class. Hannah, Colin, either one of you can answer this, but as far as just the class as a whole, is there a lot of closeness among this class in particular? Do you feel like? Or is it just kind of an athlete sort of thing?
Hannah and Colin don't like each other, but other than that.
We have a theme running, We started with the West School. It's carrying over.
I said it's 8th grade year. They're ready to meet new people. Like the middle school people are ready to meet the West School people. The West School people are ready to embed with the middle school people and just not have to deal with each other anymore because you.
Yeah, but they're already around each other.
Some, but not like you would think.
Yeah,
I always, I remember my freshman year, all the West School people would come up, and we was like, "Who are these people? Like, they just move here or something? Or who are all these people?"
They would always go, "We went to school with them," and I'm like, "No, we didn't." I'm like, "They didn't go to the West
Yeah,
School.
they didn't go to my school."
Well, maybe y'all can answer this. Is there any kind of West School, middle school rivalry still? At all?
No,
No?
I don't think so.
Okay. They used to, a long time ago,
Yeah.
there was a Liberty Smithville thing in particular, but I guess time has kind of changed all that with all the, changes. So I know that for years the DeKalb Middle and DeKalb West have never played in basketball, and some of that's school size, and Kelly just don't want to.
Well, I think You was talking about this 8th grade class. I think this 8th grade class is special in the fact that, like, Amy and I went to school together, so we both have kids in 8th grade. And Kaylee, Brandy and I went. Like, Brandy was in our. A lot of the kids that are the athletic kids that we've their parents have grown up here and have played sports here, and they're kind of the second generation coming through. And I think they all kind of grouped up at the same time, and that has been one of the factors that has made this sports group very, very competitive. Because, I mean, we've talked about it at the West School. A lot of the kids that Dad had coaching, their kids don't go to the West School anymore, but we've seemed to have stayed at least in county,
right?
And they're at the middle school and the high school now, and so I think that's what's made really special. Really has made this group of 8th graders special. Is that their parents they're kind of the second generation coming through to play, that we all played and stuff and went to school here. So I think that's what's made them kind of close, kind of competitive. Their parents are pushing them.
All right, I'm going to ask you both the most important question of this entire interview. Okay, Colin, I'll start with you. What's going to happen when Reed goes out here and pitches to Casey?
Already told Reed, like, if Casey pieces it up, then it's gonna go far. But if he don't piece it up, he'll be fine.
He's gonna piece it up, baby. That's all I tell you.
Are you gonna catch Reed?
I don't know.
If we got a mitt, I guess we could do that.
We got gear and mitt.
Colin, brother, I ain't even gonna need you out there unless he throws a bunch of balls.
All right, Hannah, we're gonna get your thoughts too, because you play softball. You've seen Reed pitch, I'm sure. Do you think Casey has any chance of hitting the ball?
And Casey already talked about it. I believe in Casey.
You believe in Casey?
You know, that's why Hannah's always been my favorite. That's why. She is the only person to believe in me in all of this.
Watch out.
Midget.
Casey's out here handing out $20 bills. Well, Hannah, Colin, congratulations. You've had a great year, great seasons. You got 4 more years. I know you're going to do exciting things at the high school. Congrats on the award, and thank y'all so much for being part of our show throughout our first season. We've enjoyed it, and we look forward to talking to you down the road, all right?
Thank you.
All right. Hannah Tobit and Colin Donnell, that's our DeKalb Middle School Student Athletes of the Year. Who won on the high school level? We'll find out when we come back to DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Teamwork, accountability, honesty, showing respect, dependability. These are all qualities that I began learning as an athlete growing up in DeKalb County. Hi, this is Tennessee Assistant Golf Coach Payne Denman. Whenever you're looking for a teammate that has your back, look no farther than my friend Grant James and the team at DeKalb County Insurance. Give them a call today at 615-597-0660 or visit them at www.decabinsurance.net.
At First Bank, when our customers bank local, they get more empowered, more informed. Local banking gets them closer to their goals and dreams because they work directly with bankers who know them. With less layers and more personal connection. We're a local bank brand that goes the distance to get customers where they want to be. Which is why we got into banking in the first place. Stop by First Bank at 200 West Main Street in downtown Smithville, or give us a call at 615-597-4366.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
As first-time home buyers, navigating the real estate market can be both exciting and daunting. At Farmhouse Realty, we understand your unique needs and are dedicated to guiding you through the process with ease. With our extensive knowledge of DeKalb County and its surrounding areas, we can help you find your dream home or sell your existing property at the best possible price. Give us a call today at 615-597-FARM. That's 615-597-3276, or check out our listings at farmhouserealty.org.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Bad Boy Tractor, born from the legendary Bad Boy mowers from 20 to 35 horsepower. Subcompact to midsize, Bad Boy combines power, performance, comfort, and as always, builds strength to deliver the workhorse dependability you need to get the job done and done right. Homeowner, landscaper, or rancher, there's a Bad Boy Tractor for you to work with an attitude. Find your Big Boy Tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all sports. We have a place for you to call home and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
And we're back on DC Blitz. We're you what?
Sabotage.
Sabotage. DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance. We are ready to present our DeKalb County High School Male and Female Student Athletes of the Year, sponsored by Good Health Family Clinic. And those award recipients are Miss Chloe Boyd and Mr. Jordan Parker. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Tim and Amy's going to come out and make the presentations. And, well, Chloe, we're going to start with you. You know, I know you're still probably busy. If you like play golf every week since the season
Every
ended?
single day. Have not stopped since state left out.
So what are some things that you're focusing on with your game right now?
So I'm trying to focus, well, every part of my game so far.
Sure.
And chipping and putting has been a big part of my game so far this season. And
Yeah.
ball striking has been important since all the rain that has let out this spring. And so basically every part of my game has been worked on.
You've got some tournaments, I'm sure, that you're going to be playing in throughout the summer. What are some of those events? And kind of tell us, you know, the prestige about them all, because you're playing in some pretty, from what I understand, some pretty big tournaments.
I am. So last year I was playing a Mid-South, and this year I'm trying to play a more international tournament.
Yeah.
And I actually played in a tournament a couple weeks ago in Sevierville, and there was girls from Hong Kong and India.
Wow.
And everywhere across the U.S. It was really prestigious. And coming up, I have the Junior Masters with Mid-South, actually, and I have the Junior PGA coming up, and that was a really big tournament last year, and a lot of my friends are playing in that tournament, so I can't wait to see them all in that tournament. I have so many tournaments coming up. Of course, I have state coming up close to October. I cannot wait for that. I'm definitely going to win that this year.
Yeah, all right. I love the confidence, yes.
And next year, I'm trying to do what Payne Denman did when he was in high school.
And
so.
I'm fully confident that's going to happen. Chris, I always defer to you as our golf expert. You know some about these events she's talking about.
You know, and she talked about, you know, the Masters, whatever, and I know that Payne, you brought him up. He won the little green jacket when he was way before high school, and that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
And her name's already out there. She's had success in the state tournament before, but you have to keep that drive going, and you have to get that name recognition out. And there's no telling what schools are going to see you and offer you, because I know she's already had those on the table right now, and they're just going to get bigger and better. The schools are going to get on board quickly when they start seeing the results. My only question is, you've been so gung-ho on this for so long. How are you avoiding a kind of a burnout?
So a couple years ago, I kind of did have a moment in my golf game where I was getting tired of practicing and the motivation just wasn't there, and it was really hard for me to do. And how I avoided the burnout is I just reminded myself that better things are to come later in life from this, and this future that I have with golf, that possibility that I'm going to be successful is going to be there, and I just got to believe that I can do it and reach the goals that I have and remember that everything's going to be all right.
So mature.
She's
She's going to be a junior, folks. Did you hear that? Can we replay that?
I'm telling you, it's impressive.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Can I ask? You may not want to say, and it's perfectly fine. What schools do you have a goal to achieve an offer from because you like how they handle their golf team, coaching? There's just a wide variety of things that you would choose a school for. Academics, might not be academics, but what are some schools that you are looking forward to entertaining possibilities that they will want you?
So I'm not going to make the same mistake as I did on the first interview that I had on the show, but I have been looking at a lot of colleges, and I've looked in Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, and I'm not going to make a decision this year. I'm not, but I'm going to see what I can try and find, but I'm just looking for the one that can give me the best offer with the best people that I know that I'm going to have a great career there.
Are you going to look for an NIL deal?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm going at. Like these people, they're gonna scout this out. They're gonna see this interview, and they're gonna have to know. They're going to. Do your parents come into a factor? You don't want to be too far from home. Are you okay with going away? Because I know your
Do
dad.
you want to get away?
But I know her dad has been a big part of helping her achieve these goals in golf, and her mom as well. I mean, you have to have supportive parents in this sport too.
My parents have been my biggest supporters through all of this. I mean, they've been there for the struggles when I'm like just crying on the tee box, and they've been there through my happiest days like at state. And they've been through everything with me. They are definitely my biggest supporters. I mean, my dad was my caddy for the first 3 years that I played, and I don't know. I don't really care to move away from them, but I definitely want to come back. Like I'd rather stay close to home and be with them, and so they can come to all my matches far and close. But I don't mind moving away as long as it's like good for my career and good for my future. I think they'll be fine with whatever, and I'll be fine with whatever too.
It's called frequent flyer miles, though.
Yeah. Jordan Parker is going to Cumberland University to play football this fall. And Jordan, when do you report?
The end of July. They haven't said the exact date yet, but
Okay.
it's a little earlier now because we play Tech first game.
Okay. I'm sure you've been in touch with coaches. I mean, they're kind of giving you the 411 on everything. What are some things that they're telling you to kind of prepare for, to learn, to do physically as you prepare to step up to the next level?
They gave us a workout app so we can follow their team workouts like they do, and then our offense coordinator sent us a conditioning program.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, you only get one first impression, so you better be conditioned when you get here.
Wow. So they make it tough. They want you ready when you get there, right?
Yeah.
What are some differences maybe in that kind of workout program, the things that they're teaching? I'm sure nutrition's a part of it. What are some differences that you see from what you've seen on the high school level?
Not a huge difference, but you just got to be ready to play against grown men instead of 17-year-old high school kids. So you got to be bigger, faster, and stronger.
Do you feel you're going to have a chance to go out and compete immediately? Is it going to be a waiting process? Have they told you where are you at with that?
There's like 7 quarterbacks, so I'll probably redshirt the first year, like they do most freshmen.
Yeah.
Will Ferris, he redshirted last year. I think if you don't play as a freshman, they're going to redshirt you. So I'll probably do that, and then hopefully I can compete the next year.
Do you feel like that will benefit you if you do redshirt to kind of get the feel of everything?
Yeah, definitely. It'll give me an extra year to get bigger, faster, stronger, learn the offense, and learn the coaches and my receivers.
How much does it mean to you? We were talking to Chloe about, will distance have any factor? You're close to home. Your parents will be able to come to games. Is that something that makes you feel good? You'll have friends that'll be able to come, and you'll still kind of be close to your hometown?
Yeah, that was most of the reason. Like, that was a big reason I picked Cumberland. There was other schools that were too far away that they wouldn't have been able to watch me. I wouldn't have been able to see Austin play or anything like that.
Yeah, so that means a lot, being able to be close to them and have that just that home element when you want and need it, for sure. What do you like most about the Cumberland football program?
They've gotten a lot better in the couple years, and I feel like their coaching staff is like they know what they're doing, and they've gotten better. They've got the recruits to be a good team to compete.
Absolutely. You're right down the road, and we got to say we've got to go watch some games, and maybe they'll let us stream one. TSSAA won't, maybe.
I think Cumberland would jump on the chance for somebody to stream their games.
Absolutely. And
Jordan, you've got, and I know that there are several guys around our area that you've probably played ball against that are going to Cumberland. Do you know, can you talk about some of those guys that are going to be there?
Yeah, Trip Pinion, he'll probably be my roommate. We got that coordinated to where we're probably going to be roommates. I've known him forever. And then there's two linemen from Macon County that are going. I don't really know them, but I just know they played for Macon. And then a receiver from Upperman's going too, and they're all really good. They were all really good players in our region last year.
Is Tripp coming in as a quarterback or an
He's
athlete?
a receiver. I think he's like a slot receiver.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that one of the receivers from Cannon County, Zay Odom, is going as, I'm not sure if he's going as a receiver or defensive back, but I'm hearing Pinion and I'm hearing Parker and then I'm hearing Odom all about the same time that they've all decided to go to Cumberland. I thought, well, this is pretty cool. So I'm sure you know a lot of those guys that are going.
Jordan, specifically when you look on the school side of things, do you have a major that you're going to pursue?
I'm doing physical therapy, so I'll do that 4 years, and then I'll have to go somewhere else for the other 3 years.
I'm going to ask you this too. You going to look for an NIL deal?
Probably not.
We got to get somebody to give this boy an NIL deal. You mentioned Austin, and I know he looks up to you as a big brother and what you've done as an athlete. What are some things maybe you share with him as he continues, in the school on the smaller level? What are some things that you try to help him out with?
He's been running with me a lot in the mornings. I'm just telling him that he has to get faster for the competition and he has to work hard. It's not just going to be given to him. So I've been working a lot with him on basketball and getting stronger.
All right. Well, we have got two fantastic student athletes, and we've got 2 more years of Chloe here on the high school level, and she's already made that bold proclamation. She's going to win too, and I'm all on board with that.
Let's go.
Let's do it. We are excited about that. Jordan's going to be right down the road at Cumberland, and let's encourage the local folks. We got a lot of people here love sports. Keep tabs on our local student athletes when they're in Lebanon and they're in Cookeville and they're close by, and you have a chance to go out and see them. I would rather watch our locals play at a smaller school than pay $500 to go to Knoxville to watch people that have no loyalty. So support these guys and gals because we love them. They're part of our community, and we want to see them do well. Chloe, Jordan, thank y'all so much, and congratulations. Looking forward to seeing what you do down the road.
Thank you.
All right. When we come back, the stage is set. The arm is stretched out. Reed Midget is going to the mound. Casey Midget is going to the batter's box. Will blood be shed?
We have medical staff.
We have
Balls be
medical
broken.
staff.
Yeah.
We have medical staff on standby. Plus, we're going to announce we don't have our high school overall player of the year. We do have our middle school overall player of the year coming, and we'll announce who that is when we come back after Casey goes to the bat.
Casey up to bat.
Casey at the yeah.
Casey goes deep, baby.
All right, this is DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Teamwork, accountability, honesty, showing respect, dependability. These are all qualities that I began learning as an athlete growing up in DeKalb County. Hi, this is Tennessee Assistant Golf Coach Payne Denman. Whenever you're looking for a teammate that has your back, look no farther than my friend Grant James and the team at DeKalb County Insurance. Give them a call today at 615-597-0660 or visit them at www.decabinsurance.net.
Hey folks, are you ready for some good old Southern fun? The Grandpa Fair of the South is back, and it's bigger and better than ever. Join us from June 23rd to the 28th at the DeKalb County Fair in Alexandria. With rides on the Midway, fun games, and nightly entertainment, there's something for everyone in the family. Admission is just $7 per person, and kids 4 and under get in free. Mark your calendars and grab your friends and family. Don't miss out on the Grandpa Fair of the South, the DeKalb County Fair in Alexandria. Go Hog Wild! As first-time home buyers, navigating the real estate market can be both exciting and daunting. At Farmhouse Realty, we understand your unique needs and are dedicated to guiding you through the process with ease. With our extensive knowledge of DeKalb County and its surrounding areas, we can help you find your dream home or sell your existing property at the best possible price. Give us a call today at 615-597-FARM. That's 615-597-3276, or check out our listings at farmhouserealty.org.
At First Bank, when our customers bank local, they get more. More empowered. More informed. Local banking gets them closer to their goals and dreams because they work directly with bankers who know them. With less layers and more personal connection. We're a local bank brand that goes the distance to get customers where they want to be. Which is why we got into banking in the first place. Stop by First Bank at 200 West Main Street in downtown Smithville, or give us a call at 615-597-4366.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Looking to make some modifications around your home? Whether it's a cozy closet, a sleek shelving unit, or those custom barn doors you've been eyeing, Aldino Carpentry, Trim, and More can get the job done. With our licensed and insured team, we guarantee your project is in good hands. We tackle every project with care and a keen eye for detail. You dream it, we build it. Imagine walking into your home and feeling that wow factor every single time. Aldino Carpentry, Trim, and More. Your dream space is just a call away.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
Have you ever found yourself in a tough spot? Maybe after a car accident, dealing with a tricky divorce, or just trying to sort out your estate planning. Life can throw some curveballs, and when it does, you don't have to face them alone. At the law office of Matthew W. Boss, we know that navigating the legal world can feel overwhelming. Whether it's a car crash, DUI charge, or family law matters, we're here to help you every step of the way. Call the law office of Matthew W. Boss, 615-215-2677. Your peace of mind is just a call away.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Are you looking for the perfect spot to celebrate life's big moments? Look no further than the Harvester, 206 West Main Street in historic downtown Smithville. Whether you're planning a dreamy wedding, a corporate retreat, or a heartfelt retirement party, the Harvester will host your event in a dynamic environment that inspires creativity. The Harvester is also a live performance venue with events ranging from bluegrass to jazz to spoken word events. Schedule a tour and let's start planning something unforgettable at the Harvester, where memories are made and every event shines.
Bad Boy Tractors are born from the legendary Bad Boy Motors from 20 to 35 horsepower. Subcompact to midsize, Bad Boy combines power, performance, comfort, and as always, builds strength to deliver the workhorse dependability you need to get the job done and done right. Homeowner, landscaper, or rancher, there's a Bad Boy Tractor for you to work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb Sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6 and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smith. It's a place to call home.
DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance. We've been waiting on this for a long time. We've been talking about this for a long time, and we are ready for it. The mighty Casey is up to bat, and he is looking confident, I guess, for Casey. So anyway, we've been talking about this, and we had hoped to do a kind of a double thing and have Cora Kilgore, but the Kilgores are, I think they're enjoying some time off, and Cora probably don't feel like pitching for quite a while anyway. But Casey's been boasting that he's going to take Reed deep, which is pretty deep out here, Chris, in this ballpark. So
it is. If I were Casey, I would think deep would be anything from the dirt beyond.
Right. Yeah.
You know, past the infield grass would be deep for me.
Sure, yeah. But Casey's got visions of grandeur here, so he's taking his warm-up swings. Reed's already loosened the arm up, and I think he's going to get up on the mound and throw a few warm-up pitches here in a moment. And what's that?
You know how to change input too.
Okay, so
I'm not sure how many of our shows that Reed has watched and kind of kept up with our banter on this topic. My son Connor was actually talking a little bit about it this morning, and he had a prediction on the number of pitches that it would take. Quite a bit different from Casey's prediction of how many pitches it's going to take.
Okay.
But
sorry, we're doing a little finagling here. Go ahead, Chris. You're doing a great job killing time.
I'm just trying to fill in while you're occupied, and Kaylee's finally put her headphones back on, so we're in great shape.
I was fixing the camera. Maddox saw the text that Casey was going to face Reed, and so he got excited. He's like, am I going to get to pitch? And I said, if you think that I'm going to hit anything that you're throwing at me, I said, you're crazy. I said, because you will purposely hit me. And I said, then I will have to go to the hospital. Oh, they're going to lose us for a second. Hold on just a second.
We'll be right back. A truck.
I can set my truck alarm off. Are we on, Daniel? Okay, we're on. I just want to make sure we're just not talking to ourselves here. But been a fun day. I do want to announce while we're getting set up, we have some other awards that won't be given out today. We will get these to our student athletes, but we had so many. What we decided to do. Each school had a male and female student athlete of the year. We had an overall high school student athlete of the year, overall middle school student athlete of the year, and then what we had was what we're calling the DC Blitz, all DCHS and all DMS DWS student athlete team. So 5 individuals from DeKalb County High School, and then 5 more from combined DeKalb Middle and DeKalb West are part of our DC Blitz all-student athlete team. So the winners from DeKalb County High School, and they will be getting awards. We'll be getting those to them in the coming days. Brad Hale of the DeKalb County High School golf team.
Check.
Connor Hopkins of the DeKalb County Tiger soccer team. Dallas Kirby of the DCHS Tiger basketball and baseball teams. Mason Taylor, our local DeKalb County fishing, one of the young men on our fishing team. By the way, I forgot to plug this earlier. The fishing team is at Hardee's doing a fundraising car wash today to raise money for their trip to state. And I stopped by there today. Didn't have time to get my nasty truck washed, but I did drop off a donation. So even if you can't get your vehicle washed, stop by and see the fishing team there at Hardee's and help those guys out as they were raising some money for state. But anyway, I had to go squirrel there when I saw Mason Taylor. So Mason's on our DCHS team along with Chloe Van Vranken. So Brad Hale, Connor Hopkins, Dallas Kirby, Mason Taylor, and Chloe Van Vranken. Those are members of the DC Blitz, all DCHS student-athlete team. Are we ready?
Well, I think he's going to take a couple warm-up pitches.
But both are mic'd up.
Oh, both are mic'd up. Look at this, okay? So I'm standing behind Kelly. She's got the glove. No, Kelly don't have the glove. Now.
Well, it says the camera has been disconnected.
Daniel, it says her camera's been disconnected. Is the camera off? Hold on.
I don't know.
We may have gotten we may be audio, not video. So give us just a moment. We're still here. Daniel's going to come back and check the camera. Are we still on?
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. We're panicking over nothing. So
let me get my gloves so I can protect you.
Kelly's my lifesaver here
and mainly the camera.
And mainly the camera, because we can replace me. We can't replace the camera.
No.
There's always another big mouth standing and waiting around.
Yeah,
so.
Casey's timing is pretty good, folks.
Uh-oh.
He's in the on-deck circle, and he's trying to he may be a tad behind.
Okay. All right, Casey's warming up while Reed is warming up.
Don't give him any curveballs now. He'll sit on that curveball.
All right, this is going to be interesting here. And all right, before they start, Chris, what's going to happen? What do you think?
I can't. Y'all know what I think. It's a good thing Casey's wearing a helmet. Connor's in agree with me. The first pitch is 10 feet behind him.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Mine is ear hole. Then it's 3 strikes.
Kelly?
Well, I don't feel like he's going to hit him on purpose, because he has to ride.
That's so key, on purpose.
Because he has to ride back to Defeated Creek with his dad, and he doesn't want to have to run behind the truck.
Okay.
So I don't think he'll hit him on purpose, but I think Casey will foul one off maybe.
They can't see the shot. Oh, okay. Daniel's asking if they can see the shot. Amy Tobit has come over to. Can we see? Yep, we're good.
Reed, how much?
All right, Daniel's going to be behind the screen to call balls and strikes. Reed is ready. Casey is taking his time.
Gas,
Let's hear them talk.
Oh,
you got to be kidding me.
I can't hear him through the headset. Right. Let's see. I don't know if we've got it on the wrong channel. Let's see.
Oh, that was a ball. I knew you was too afraid to throw to me.
All right, up. What's the call?
I think his mic keeps falling off every time he pitches.
Oh, okay.
I thought I heard him say ball outside.
Okay.
That was Casey's call. That wasn't necessarily the umpire's call. Casey has been known to umpire.
Yeah, well,
he called his shot.
Okay, Reed's ready. Just out.
Ball two, baby. Ball two.
Ball
Casey's a little backwards. It's balls first, so it should be 2-0,
you ain't
not
getting
0-2.
in 3 pitches, big boy.
Well,
Casey's in trouble at 0-2.
All right, it's 2-0.
Oh, he's afraid to throw to me. I'm going to walk.
You got this.
So
in Reed's defense, it is a little bit different when your catcher is about 5 feet deeper than normal. So he doesn't have a target that he's really looking at.
That is true, Chris. That's a great point. Pitch.
I'm going first, baby.
I think that's a strike. I mean, we have umpires that miss that call all the time.
According to Gibbs fans, that was a strike.
Yeah,
all day long.
we're going strike there, so we'll go 3-1.
Come on, man. Throw me something I can hit.
Is this an unintentional and intentional pass?
I think it is.
I think Reed really wants to strike him out.
All right. Oh! That was painful to watch, and I bet for Casey that was painful to do.
That's strike one,
He's
by the
still
way.
standing, and he's still walking, so he hasn't torn anything yet.
Okay.
And he
All
can't
right.
claim workers' comp.
No,
'cause
no
we
workers-
don't have any.
So we're not going to allow a walk, so it's 3-2. Here we go.
It's a little low.
Come on,
Okay, we're
man.
going to say it 3-2.
How many times I going to get to walk in this deal?
We can't have a, there's no first base out here, so we
Everybody's
can't have a
watching
walk. So.
We should have really asked Colin to stay and catch him.
Yeah, we should. All right. What happens first, the strikeout or a hit?
That's down and out.
I mean,
Down and out,
come
still
on.
3-2.
Throw me.
Are you afraid?
It's all I've got.
Oh, the trash talk goes on.
And I will have to say, like,
You know
now
what's
he may
about
do it
to
with
happen.
the kids, but I never hear Reed talk that much.
No?
So,
Oh, that was beautiful.
John Casey, on the other hand, he might be a mini
It was
Casey.
still outside.
Now,
I
to be
just,
fair to Casey, I think he's only swung at the 2 strikes that were offered.
Okay.
So we knew he walked the first time up.
Right. Okay.
So it needs to be a 3-strike within like a 7-pitch sequence,
Okay.
or it's not fair.
That makes sense.
oh, yeah,
look
baby.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Casey says that's enough. Eh? Oh man. Well, I guess.
Well, the mighty Casey did not
the
strike
mighty
out.
Casey did not strike out. He got a foul, but I guess the official ruling will be.
Are they still going?
Fair ball.
You want to go one more?
You want to go one more? All right, he wants to go one more. We want to get. We'll get a chance of a swing and a miss here, or see if Casey can put it in play. All right, Reed is ready again. Here we go. Oh, that was nasty.
That was
nasty.
a tip. He tipped it.
Did he tip it?
I still fouled off of you.
Oh, he tipped it. I didn't hear metal, but I'll take your
I
word for
walked
it.
twice, and then you still didn't strike me out. Yeah, whatever.
All right. Well, the mighty Casey somewhat struck out. I don't know. It was not the 3-pitch strikeout that we thought might happen, but a lot of fun to watch. Casey and Reed Midget. When we come back, we're going to announce the Goodale Family Clinic high school student athletes. Actually, take that back. Our overall student athletes of the year. That's next as you watch DC Blitz. We're presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
It seems like the cost of everything is on the rise, but Erie Insurance can help make sure your auto insurance premium isn't one of them. Avoid rate increases with Erie Rate Lock. Even if you have a claim, your rates won't go up until you change a car, driver, or address.
Your Erie agent is DeKalb County Insurance. Get a quote today at DeKalbInsurance.net.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. Go to ErieInsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Hey folks, are you ready for some good old Southern fun? The Grandpa Fair of the South is back, and it's bigger and better than ever. Join us from June 23rd to the 28th at the DeKalb County Fair in Alexandria. With rides on the Midway, fun games, and nightly entertainment, there's something for everyone in the family. Admission is just $7 per person, and kids 4 and under get in free. Mark your calendars and grab your friends and family. Don't miss out on the Grandpa Fair of the South, the DeKalb County Fair in Alexandria. Go hog wild! As first-time home buyers, navigating the real estate market can be both exciting and daunting. At Farmhouse Realty, we understand your unique needs and are dedicated to guiding you through the process with ease. With our extensive knowledge of DeKalb County and its surrounding areas, we can help you find your dream home or sell your existing property at the best possible price. Give us a call today at 615-597-FARM. That's 615-597-3276, or check out our listings at farmhouserealty.org.
There's nothing like homegrown. Around here, nothing grows better than local businesses and families. It's because starting on common ground makes things just shoot up. Just look at those neighborhoods and business districts. Around here, it's always growing season.
At First Bank, we share your hometown and your love for our community. That means you get down-to-earth local lenders who get down to business faster. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Looking to make some modifications around your home? Whether it's a cozy closet, a sleek shelving unit, or those custom barn doors you've been eyeing, Aldino Carpentry, Trim, and More can get the job done. With our licensed and insured team, we guarantee your project is in good hands. We tackle every project with care and a keen eye for detail. You dream it, we build it. Imagine walking into your home and feeling that wow factor every single time. Aldino Carpentry, Trim, and More. Your dream space is just a call away.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
Have you ever found yourself in a tough spot? Maybe after a car accident, dealing with a tricky divorce, or just trying to sort out your estate planning. Life can throw some curveballs, and when it does, you don't have to face them alone. At the law office of Matthew W. Boss, we know that navigating the legal world can feel overwhelming. Whether it's a car crash, DUI charge, or family law matters, we're here to help you every step of the way. Call the law office of Matthew W. Boss, 615-215-2677. Your peace of mind is just a call away.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Are you looking for the perfect spot to celebrate life's big moments? Look no further than The Harvester, 206 West Main Street in historic downtown Smithville. Whether you're planning a dreamy wedding, a corporate retreat, or a heartfelt retirement party, The Harvester will host your event in a dynamic environment that inspires creativity. The Harvester is also a live performance venue with events ranging from bluegrass to jazz to spoken word events. Schedule a tour and let's start planning something unforgettable at The Harvester, where memories are made and every event shines.
Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models, powered by 22 to 35 horsepower water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real easy. On the farm, the ranch, or even around the house, Bad Boy tractors deliver power and durability all day, every day. Bad Boy tractors. Work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb Sports. We have a place for you to claim mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students. Outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministry. Wednesday nights at 6 and Sunday morning small groups begin at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
We're back on DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance. We're pleased to be joined by Reed Midget. Reed, we got to ask the question, how much did it affect your pitching not having a regular catcher set up there? Did it kind of mess with your peripheral a little bit or anything?
A little bit, but I should have struck him out.
Goodness. Were you nervous at all?
No, not at all.
Was you afraid you might hit him?
Yeah, a little bit.
On purpose?
You would be accused of hitting him on purpose, correct?
Yeah.
Was there any trash talk on the way up here this morning about this?
A little bit from Smith County down here.
Okay, but mostly Casey trash talking, not you, right?
Yeah, he's like, bring on the pain train or something like
Yeah.
that.
I delivered too, buddy.
Yeah, that was a pretty foul, Casey.
So here's what I saw. I saw myself get walked. I was on base, and then I hit off of him, and it was a fair ball, by the way, and I drove myself in. So yeah.
We lost that video of where the ball landed.
That would be wiffle ball that they're playing as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty convinced we're in foul territory. Just saying. But anyway, Reed, we've got one of our last awards we're going to present today is our Good Health Family Clinic Overall Middle School Player of the Year Award. And Reed, that award is going to you. And Tim Tubbett's going to bring that out to present it to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You have had a phenomenal athletic season, going back to football, the championship, then on to basketball. You know, you guys made a run there in the tournament, and then, of course, we just come off of baseball. What's this year been like for you?
It was very special to me, playing with all my friends and achieving what we accomplished.
I mean, going into the year, could you have imagined how special, all the accomplishments, could you imagine all of this?
Well, there was definitely the hype around the football team, but I felt at the start of the year we were going all the way.
So you kind of had those expectations from the get-go, the confidence.
Yes.
Was there ever a time at any point during the seasons, football, baseball, when you're accomplishing all these things that you know, you had some doubt or there were some nerves or you didn't know if you might can meet the goals that you had set to start the year?
Oh, yeah, definitely. After Prescott, it was definitely a reality check that we can get beat by anybody in football.
Right.
So we just got to work hard.
So which of the sports do you like the best?
It's whatever the season is. It's either baseball or football.
You're just in it when it's going on. You're in the moment, right?
Sir.
What are you looking forward to most in high school?
Probably just being around with my friends, making memories.
English class.
Yeah, of course. So, what about this? What about this group that you all? I mean, there's a lot of you guys played every sport together. What makes you all very special?
We all have a very tight relationship together, and I think it's our chemistry. Chemistry is very good.
That last game against Upperman, how tough was it?
It was extremely tough. Seeing my friends be lost, and seeing that, it just like broke my heart because we've been playing with each other since we were 8.
Yeah. So, Casey, I know it's been a fun ride for you too, and you got 4 more years to watch this young man. And you know, I tell you what, 4 more years we'll do this again and have him come back, and let's see how that works out.
I hope we're hosting a show where we raise a plaque for baseball or at this time.
Absolutely.
In 4 years. So it's you know, as a daddy, I guess it's unfair sometimes to the kid because you never probably give them enough credit for what they've done. But you know, all my kids have been very special and have done very special things. And Reed just carried on from Luke and has been a good brother to his little brother John Casey, and it's been really, really good to be able to be a part of that in all sports this year. You know, to see all the kids his age that I've been around since they were babies be able to do all the things that they did this year. It's a really special time, and as a daddy, you know, I mean, your heart just swells with pride and you know, and Reed is a humble kid, so you know, I appreciate that fact in him that, you know, he is God has blessed him for sure athletically, and I appreciate the fact that he's always been a good teammate and the first credit to his team. So, you know, but yeah, it's been something I hope I get to do again in high school, and I hope we get to do it with John Casey twice too. So.
Absolutely. So, Reed, congratulations, man. You've had a great year. It's been a joy for us to follow you, all the middle school programs. Now, you know, special groups headed to high school. We're putting a lot of pressure on you guys to go do special things, but we know you're going to live up to those expectations. And thank you for being part of our show this year, and good luck in the future.
Thank you.
Reed Midget, our guest, again, the Good Health Family Clinic overall middle school student athlete of the year. She was not able to be with us today, unfortunately, and even if she were in town, she'd probably be exhausted. But our overall Good Health Family Clinic High School Student Athlete of the Year for this year was Cora Kilgore. And just a way to put the exclamation point on her 4 years at DeKalb County High School with a run to the state championship game, and what a phenomenal week she had. But to me, Cora is the epitome of student athlete in that she's the valedictorian of her class and just a phenomenal athlete on the field. And I talked to Mr. Bruce Curtis earlier this week, and he was talking with Cora about how they have had to play the sectional on the night of graduation. Cora said, well, Mr. Curtis, you'll have to find somebody else to read my speech. I'm playing ball. And she would have, too. I'm pretty well sure of that. But congratulations to Cora Kilgore. We'll get Cora's award to her. When we come back, we're going to read off. I know we talked a little bit about the all DCHS student athlete team. We'll recap that. We'll recap all the award winners. We've got the all DMS, the WS student athletes, and our honorable mention. And we're going to talk to Tim and Amy Tobin at Good Health Family Clinic as we wrap up
Hey, you want to hear
season 1.
something else?
What's that?
About Cora while we're talking about her?
Sure.
That's really, I didn't know. It's pretty neat. Her mama texted me this morning. Guess what her last strikeout number was?
I know. I saw the stats.
No idea.
800.
Wow. For her career?
On the dot. It was
No
800.
kidding.
Yeah. How about that?
She had 50 in the tournament alone.
I knew in the tournament she was just
And
mowing
she
them down.
broke 300 back when y'all were in the district tournament.
Yep, the sectional game, matter of fact. So, so 800 for her career. And we had discussed who would be the all-time strikeout leader for DeKalb softball, and Kapling, her first name escapes me, of course.
Kaylee
Kapling, thank you. Would probably be the only one that might challenge that number from all the ones that I remember over the years. But, wow, 800 strikeouts. That's phenomenal. So congratulations again to Cora. We'll get back to those other awards. We'll talk to Tim and Amy. We will wrap up season 1 of DC Blitz. When we come back, we're presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Unrivaled service and practical advice from Jeff and Grant James at DeKalb County Insurance. With auto, homeowners, life and annuities, property and liability, Medicare supplement, and business policies available. Receive seriously good insurance with great coverage and prices. DeKalb County Insurance is an independent agency that shops multiple carriers, such as Erie, Allstate, Travelers, State Auto, Progressive, and many more. Call today for a quote. DeKalb County Insurance, 615-597-0660.
There's nothing like homegrown. Around here, nothing grows better than local businesses and families. It's because starting on common ground makes things just shoot up. Just look at those neighborhoods and business districts. Around here, it's always growing season.
At First Bank, we share your hometown and your love for our community. That means you get down-to-earth local lenders who get down to business faster. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
As first-time home buyers, navigating the real estate market can be both exciting and daunting. At Farmhouse Realty, we understand your unique needs and are dedicated to guiding you through the process with ease. With our extensive knowledge of DeKalb County and its surrounding areas, we can help you find your dream home or sell your existing property at the best possible price. Give us a call today at 615-597-FARM. That's 615-597-3276, or check out our listings at farmhouserealty.org.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models, powered by 22 to 35 horsepower water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real easy. On the farm, the ranch, or even around the house, Bad Boy tractors deliver power and durability all day, every day. Bad Boy tractors work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb Sports. We have a place for you to claim mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are with kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students. Outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6 and Sunday at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville, place to call home.
And we are back to put the wraps on the 2024-25 edition of DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance. We are honored to have Tim and Amy Tobit of Good Health Family Clinic with us on the show this morning. And we can't thank you all enough for being the sponsor of our Player of the Week and Player of the Year awards throughout the year. I believe Amy came to me sometime early in the beginning of this show, and you guys wanted to do something, and we talked about some different things, and we had kind of already batted around the idea of having a Player of the Week sort of award, and you guys took the mantle up for that. Thank you all so much. We appreciate it.
We're pleased to do it.
Don't talk all at once.
That's the thing with us. We don't know who's going to talk.
That's okay.
I understand that. So, Amy, I know you grew up here, played ball here, you've coached here, you've been involved in athletics here. How special are DeKalb County athletics to you?
Oh, I don't even know if we got enough time for that. My blood bleeds black and gold, and it has for a really long time. And now having kids involved in those sports, it just makes it even more special. I've always been a supporter of all of the sports, but that's what I love about this show more than anything. It's not just your typical football, basketball, baseball. It's all of them. You got a recognition for the golf, tennis, fishing teams, things that, might go quietly under the radar, especially in a small town. And so it's very special to be a part of it and to see it and watch all of these athletes just succeed at what they're doing. And even if they're not getting the trophies out there, the state championship trophies or whatever else, they are true champions to all of us here at home.
Absolutely. You hit the nail on the head, and that was one thing. And I'll be honest with you, when we started this thing, I didn't realize how many sports there were going on in this county. And there's a lot. And we've just had one of those years. Tim, I'll come to you. You're allowed to talk. I'll give you permission. But we just had one of those years where you truly classify it as special from start to finish. We've had so many good teams. And to me, what's really set this year apart, even if we'd had all the success, it's been these kids, because there's some remarkable young men and young ladies that are taking part in these sports. And I think that's what truly has made it special.
Yeah, and I was really looking at how you were talking about it earlier, that this program throughout these schools, this has been a really blessed year for athletes all the way around. I mean, every couple of weeks or months, you're on to the next. Here's a trophy. You got a chance for a trophy. When you're competing, it's great all the time. Everybody likes that. It's the up times. Then some of us have to suffer through things like UT from through the early 2000s and things like that.
Right.
You don't want those years.
Exactly. But it's been a special year all the way around, and we've just been blessed to be part of it. And we are so thankful that you all have been part of it. And hopefully you'll want to jump back in with us when we start things up back in August. And and start it all over again. We do want to recognize some of the other student athletes that we haven't mentioned. Again, I want to go back to the DC Blitz, all DCHS student athlete team we mentioned, but we're kind of scattered around watching Casey do Casey. But members of that team, Brad Hale of the DCHS golf team, Connor Hopkins of the DCHS Tiger soccer team, Dallas Kirby, member of both the DeKalb County High School basketball and baseball teams, Mason Taylor of the DeKalb fishing team, Chloe Van Branken, Lady Tiger basketball, and also a member of cross country. Then you've got the all DMS DWS student athlete team. Those include Levi Cripps, your leading scorer down at DeKalb West this year, and a member of the football team as well. Giovanni Desarena, who had 55 goals this year, believe that or not, for the Saints soccer team, who won the Upper Cumberland Conference regular season and tournament championship. Gavin Frazier, another three-sport star for DeKalb County Sports. Hayden Quarles, who was a member of all three, the football, basketball, and baseball teams. And William Soto. William might be the only student athlete who is undefeated with 2 championships this year. Undefeated. And he had a fantastic year. Those, all 10 of those young folks will receive an award as part of our all-student athlete team. And we want to throw out honorable mention. These were players that were either nominated or received votes from our panel. On the high school level, those include Avery Agee, Annabella Dacus, Lance Duke, Caleb Gray, Wesley Kent, Catherine Knowles, Madeline Martin, Charlotte Palladino, Bryna Pelham, Miley Phillips, Ethan Spears, Ty Webb, and Riley Wilbur. Then from DeKalb Middle and DeKalb West School, honorable mention include Caitlin Adcock, Landon Brown, Caroline Driver, Bailey, is it Furge? Is that how you say it? Anybody got it? Okay. I just didn't want to say it wrong, but I probably did. Aubrey Fuson, Landon Holmes, Emily Johnson, Jacob Johnson, Haley Moore, Caden Mullinax, Caroline Neal, Kennedy Odom, Charlie Pritchard, Lennon Salas, Chloe Spurgeon, Paisley Taylor, and Nate Wilson. All of those were honorable mention from either DeKalb Middle or DeKalb West School. And again, to recap our big awards, the Good Health Family Clinic, overall high school student athlete of the year, Cora Kilgore. Overall middle school student athlete of the year, Reed Midget. The Good Health Family Clinic, male DCHS student athlete of the year, Jordan Parker. The Good Health Family Clinic DCHS Female Student Athlete of the Year, Chloe Boyd. The Good Health Family Clinic DMS Male Student Athlete of the Year, Colin Donnell. The DMS Female Student Athlete of the Year is Hannah Tobit. The DeKalb West School Male Student Athlete of the Year, Maddox Pyburn. And the DeKalb West School Female Student Athlete of the Year, Kaylee Womack. So big congratulations to all of them. Want to thank everybody that all the coaches out there. One thing we didn't do is Coach of the Year. We probably should have done an award for that. We kind of discussed that amongst ourselves.
Been tough.
During the week, yeah, there's so many worthy candidates, but that may be something we add next year as a Coach of the Year award because we got some excellent coaches. And, for a first season of this show, I'm just, again, my head spins at just how much, I think the people in the community have got on board with DC Blitz and have helped us out. The coaches, the players have been so willing to, come on our show and help us out, send us information, the people in the community. I'm telling you, I'm overwhelmed, and I'm just tickled to death that we've got this thing started and want to keep it going.
Well, as people from the community, we want to thank you guys because I know it's a lot of time. You go to those games, you cover things. I think the best one yet was covering the soccer game. I've never seen a soccer game covered, a middle school soccer game, and that was great because Tom, you honestly didn't know what you were talking about. But you did really well. You called because with basketball and baseball and softball, you have things happening all the time. And with soccer, it's like kick the ball, run, kick the ball, run. Oh, there's a score. So it was really entertaining to watch that. But giving us an opportunity, and shout out to John Pryor for covering the softball games the last week and even before. But when you guys were at the softball game, you feel like you're there. And with John, he was so excited yesterday and the games before. And yes, you felt like you were there, but there were times that you just wanted to see that screen or just know, there were things that when you're live, like you guys were, and Game Changer's not the same. And of course, with TSSAA restrictions and things. So you guys do a tremendous job on all the games that you cover. I know I was at a soccer game one night. I was in the concession stand watching the game. You guys were covering the baseball game, and then somebody was doing the softball game, and like flipping through all 3 games because they were championship games for all 3 on the same night. And so for all of us that don't get to be everywhere, we're thankful that you guys do cover that. And then just to catch the sports that don't always get caught, or the scores even, and just those athletes to get highlighted, we do appreciate that from the community. So on our behalf, saying that, thank you to you all for taking the time to do that and having this show. It's a really great thing for this community.
Thank you. We really appreciate that. And it's a labor of love. And I can't stress to the folks out there, we've had sponsors. We've had a lot of great sponsors throughout the course of the year.
Does one of them stand out?
I'm not going there. I will get myself in trouble.
I think we need to have a sponsor of the year, too.
Yeah, well, sponsor trophy.
Yeah.
But we have tried not to gouge sponsors, and what I mean by that is just allow anybody who wants to sponsor the show to fit it into their budget where they can sponsor, because I'll be honest with you, media sponsorship is not cheap, even in a small town like this. So we've tried to make it where our sponsors, they benefit and we benefit, but in doing so, we're not doing this for the money. Let me put that first and foremost. We're not making money. The money goes into this and that computer, and everything that you're seeing, it's expensive to do this, but we're putting a lot of money back. But I do want to inevitably get to a point where, these guys are not coming out here and just giving their time, although they'll do it until the end of time because they love sports. But it hurts my heart because I know how much they work, and I want to help them out as well. And to Daniel, who works behind the scenes, and Daniel's doing about 5 things at once all the time. And, I can't say how much I appreciate these guys and gals so much for everything they've done. And it's just taken this entire community, and without the support we've had, we could not have even gotten off the ground. In fact, when I planned the first 13 weeks of this through fall sports, I was going to give it about 6-7 weeks, and if it wasn't working out, it was going to end after the first 13 weeks. But somehow or another, it took off. So we're happy about that.
Well, Tom, I'll tell you that just from our aspect, we live here, we play here, our kids are there. We love watching them be there, and as a sponsor or supporter, we're going to be here for the long haul.
Thank you.
However long that is. So we'll be here till the plane hits the ground, or if it gets to the stratosphere.
Or Daniel says, unplug.
Yeah,
it will be a spectacular finish. Is all I can say.
Well, as we close out, and I know it's going to be hard to pick, but I want to get everyone's favorite sports moment of the 2024-25 season. That counts you too as well. So we'll give you just a moment to think about that. And we've had a lot. And, I went back and wrote some stuff up, and it was kind of like aha moments, for a lot of these, because I'd forgotten. I mean, it's amazing within 9 months how much you can forget about things that happened back in August, September, October. But it was nice to go back and kind of relive some of these moments and just realize how special a year it's been. But, Tim, I'm going to come down on the end, and is there one DeKalb County sports moment that stands out to you this year?
There's numerous, because you just think about, soccer went into a shootout. But for me, the moment you said that, I think about the multiple overtime middle school football, and to make that happen at the end, because it was always like, who's going to get the extra point?
In the
make this
rain.
go away in the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was just such an eye-opener about those kids, because you wanted it so bad for them, just like you wanted it so bad for the girls yesterday.
Yeah.
It's like you don't want either team to lose, but you're happy to be on the winning side.
Absolutely. Yeah, man, that was of all the games I've done over the years, that's a top 5 to maybe top 3 easily for me, because that was so much fun. Chris and I just had a blast calling that game. It was so exciting, and just one that anybody who saw that game will never forget it for sure. Amy?
Oh, that's such a hard choice. I have to go. I have 2. I have to go with when the Lady Saints soccer team went to Macon County and played them for the championship game. They had the game. They had it.
Mm-hmm.
And it came down to the final, under a minute, and they did end up losing, but they'd had a great season. But just to know that they were on the brink of that, and just wanting them to have one more year, because
right.
Next year they could have it. And then, of course, the 8th graders, there's I think 12 8th graders that are going, and most of them plan on playing. So I'm hoping in 3 to 4 years we see them back. And that the other one is, so being at home listening to the softball game, when Hannah Brown hit the ball that
yeah.
he didn't know that it went over.
Yeah.
He was and the way he caught, you're sitting there on pins and needles already, and she hits it, and he's like, "Oh, she's got it. She's on the line. Did she miss it? No, wait, it's out." And so that just was like an explosion of, that didn't happen on the field. They knew it was out or over and that she had a home run and it was winning. But at home, that excitement, just that you can actually feel like you're on that field and there with them. And so that was my moment, was when she hit that home run and you won that game to walk it off. But just not knowing that it went over until the last second, like, oh, they just won this game.
yeah, absolutely. And I know we're in such a video era now with internet in particular, but I grew up listening to a lot of sports on the radio, and Tim, I know you remember John Ward, Chris, and most all of us do for Tennessee, except Kelly. She don't like the balls.
I know who it is.
But just listening to him growing up call a game, it was almost like even though you weren't there, you could see it. And
oh yeah, you turned the TV off, you turned him on.
Yeah, exactly. And John's got that knack, I think, of being descriptive, and I always try to do that myself when I did radio, because you want people to feel like they're there in that moment, just as you describe. Even though you can't see it in a way, you can see it. You know it and you feel it, and it's just a lot of joy when you have somebody like that loves DeKalb County sports like John Pryor does, and just he's in that moment and just loves it just as much as those kids do, for sure. All right, Coach.
Obviously we can't be two places at once or three places at once, and you referred to, you got all these games going on. They're all championship games at the same time. I would love to have been in person to the middle school game when they beat Avery Trace for the conference tournament championship. And Casey made all the analogies and the comparisons to the football game when the middle school beat Avery Trace. And you're looking at 4 overtimes, looking at 2 overtimes, extended period, and you're looking at 2 sessions of PKs. And against Avery Trace, and we brought up Soto, going undefeated his 8th grade year. So that would have to be mine.
Yeah. That was. I wish we could have been there. Like you say, we couldn't be in every place at once. But Amy is texting me updates, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh," And then it's like they missed, and you're on the kind of the verge. It's kind of like, again, it's like radio, but every text that Amy's sending me, I'm getting excited, and I'm like, "Oh crap!"
Literally saying, "Oh man."
Yeah, I'm literally texting back, "Oh crap!" All right, Casey, I know you've got a bunch to pick from.
Yeah. Wow.
Move that mic up, Casey. I can't hear you.
Well, okay, that's kind of the point. I guess I have man, there's so many good ones. I guess I would pick if I had a personal one, it was probably Reed's perfect game was pretty special to watch. And then, they played a doubleheader that night, and he turned around and hit a home run off the first pitch the next. So you don't get to see that a lot. And I guess that was on a personal level pretty special for me to watch. But I would say my overall favorite memory from this year will be yesterday. And I wasn't even at the game.
Yeah.
It was just watching this town love on a group of girls yesterday. I mean, the bank was open, believe it or not, yesterday. And I say that because nobody knew that until the game was over. and so it was like the game shut this town down. And then just to see the people that did come in, them just – because we had all those radios on and just people just lingering around and waiting and, oh, you go ahead,
Yeah.
And so just to see the town get behind this group of kids, and then that parade they did yesterday, that's just fantastic.
Yeah.
A lot of times we only remember the negative stuff that goes on around us in towns, and we hear a lot of people are pretty good Facebook warriors. They get on and they can share an opinion like nobody's business, but I made a post this morning. I don't want to hear that mess no more. We're the best. We're the best little county around, and seeing everybody get behind that group of girls yesterday, boy, that was something I'll remember for a long time.
Absolutely. All right, Kelly?
Well, I have 2. I'm like Amy. I can't choose one. I guess, like Casey said, a personal one. The 10 inning game that sent the baseball team to the finals of the district. Just because Maddox and Reed had pitched out the 2 days before, Colin comes in and pitches a great 5 innings. And then we go to Brantley Brooks, who hadn't pitched since spring break just because of the way the season had went. And the way that those boys just played their hearts out. And, I mean, they didn't care who got the hit. They didn't care what it took. They were diving on the ground. They were nasty. I mean, like, when I took Maddox home that night and the coach told him they didn't have to go to school the next day. And I don't ever – like, my kids have had perfect attendance forever. And I was like, you don't have to go. And he was like, are you for real? But I was like, yeah, it's going to take me an hour to get this – for you to get the dirt off of it. I mean, like, he was just covered in dirt. And I'm sure Reed was the same way. But that baseball game, it was super memorable because I was there. And for 2 hours and 45 minutes, because that's how long the game was, I walked all over that baseball field.
I can vouch for that.
Casey can vouch for that. I got all my steps in. But that was one. And then yesterday, and Amy can attest to this, we played our freshman year in the state tournament, and I know her parents and my parents came, and that was the girls' parents. I think there was 18 of us on the team. So those parents came and watched us play, and we were fairly good. We had a good pitcher, same as they did, a lefty pitcher as well. But yesterday, just standing there in the moment, and I was standing there with Rachel Evans and Crystal Norton, and I know they're married, but you don't. She's still Amy Stoglin. I don't care how long she's married, and I'm sure I'm still Kelly Parkerson. So
Tim may have something to say about
well,
that.
it's too bad. He moved. He's like Jake. He moved to this county, so you get to be. You can take our name. But to see the community come out and to see those girls, like, things would happen, and they would just pick each other up, and they had done it the whole time. Like, they'd gotten down several times throughout the tournament, and not one girl, it wasn't Cora and Bryna did it, which Cora carried the load, but I saw Brooke Fuson as the catcher do amazing things. I saw, and I'll get some of their names wrong, I saw Riley at third base. She had some great hits that got them back in the game. Hannah's hit to somebody I was in the group message, we were watching it, and so the group message is ahead of the game, and I'm telling my kids, I'm like, something good's gonna happen, and I'm like, and I'm so happy for Hannah. And then, just everything that those girls did, just everything that they did, they kept each other up, and I was standing right by the dugout, and they kept, like, we've got this, we can do this, and I really just thought that they were going to pull it out. And it's like I told the baseball boys, the good Lord, there is growth in loss, and we lost, but oh my gosh, our community grew so much because, let's face it, and I'll say this, and DeKalb County is not the best at coming out. They will come out and support a championship game. Sometimes they don't always show up. They will give and stuff like that. I'm not saying that, but they don't always show up. And yesterday, the county showed up for what is considered a non-major sport. I mean, we used to have to pick up rocks off the field, and
Daniel said y'all were welcome to go out and pick rocks.
But I mean, like,
we've served our time.
You got 2 kids that can do that now. But I mean, for them to come out and support yesterday was just awesome. The administration from the high school and the central office, they were there. I just thought that was great that they came out and supported those girls, and they will remember that more than anything, that their community came out and supported them.
Absolutely. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Y'all have hit a lot of great moments, and there's so many things that I'm going to remember from this season. Tim talked about that football game, and again, Chris and I on the call of that, and that being our first live stream game on DC Blitz, that made it special for all of us. And Kelly comes wearing an old jersey, and
I'm standing in a window.
Casey's out taking pictures for the paper, standing in the rain, muttering to himself, but there and enjoying every minute. Me and Coach are having a blast, and when the defense stood tall there late in that, those overtimes. That's going to stand out. Watching Chloe Boyd, a sophomore now, y'all, and of course we had her on earlier today, and the confidence she's had, and to see her finish 4th at the state, getting to know that young lady, and just some big things ahead for her. Watching a Jordan Parker, who was so much fun to watch on a football field, and is going to be so missed by the Tiger football program. So many members, the Tigerettes. You talked about that 1-0 game with Upperman, or that not 1-0, or that one that went into 10 innings. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting at home. I'm trying to write a story about this to put on our Facebook page, and I've changed my headline about 8 times because of the way this game is going. And finally, I just wrote 2 headlines, and I'm like, whichever one wins the game, I'll go with that one. But I'm on pins and needles, just on an app, watching this game progress. The one thing that's going to really etch in my mind, and y'all have already kind of touched on it, is the way the community has supported our teams and the people who came out yesterday. And I'm talking about the fishing team and how people have gotten on board with them. I didn't know a thing about the fishing team before we started this, and now we all know about Mason Taylor and Wesley Kent and how great that program is. How the community has come out and supported the student athletes. And I know at times we can be fair weather fans, but it's amazing when you really get down and see all the people that reach out and tell about these kids. They care, and how much they really deeply care about all these student athletes. When people that probably hadn't been to a softball game in years made a trip to Murfreesboro to cheer on kids they didn't even know,
My parents hadn't been since we played.
Yeah.
And they left at 8 o'clock yesterday morning so they could get good seats.
Same with West School Baseball. People showing up at the West School Baseball games didn't know anything about these kids, but we got a great team, I'm not knocking anybody for being a fair weather fan. I'm always happy to see fans there. But I think this year I really saw how much people in DeKalb County love local sports. And that warms my heart. That makes me know for sure that what we're doing is the right thing to do, because people genuinely do love sports and love these kids as much as they do. And you're right, Casey. We got a lot of Facebook warriors out there that'll complain at the drop of a hat, but to me, for every person that complains, there's probably 100 people out there that would do anything to help any of these kids out, and that makes me happy, and that makes me know that we are in a great community that really loves sports, that loves the student athletes, and will go the extra mile to support them in their endeavors. So what stands out to me is falling back in love with the DeKalb County sports community, and that has meant the world to me this year, and I'm just looking forward to the years to come, because I think it's just this is a magical place to be sometimes, for sure.
And I think, too, it also helps that, yes, they're winning, but you take all of these teams, and I know individual sports are separate from that, but you take these teams and you talk to them. Casey mentioned Reed, and I heard an interview with Cora. They're so humble, and it's spread out. It's not just one player. I mean, we all know that Cora had the back of that team on her shoulders, but yet the first thing she said was, I knew my team had me.
Yeah.
We got down some runs, but I knew my team had me. I knew they had my back. And to be that humble, I mean, she's striking out 19, 20 girls a game, and you're saying, oh, my team's picking me up. I mean, seriously. Yeah. But in every sport that they play, we have a lot of kids that play multiple sports, but they're all so team-oriented, and that makes it so easy to watch and to follow and to support them, because they're so humble and they're so eager and they're so fiery when they play that makes it so much more enjoyable to support and pick up on there and be there to carry see them through their seasons.
Absolutely. Well, this is it for us until August, but that's not it for DeKalb County sports. We've got Youth League baseball and softball going on. There's kids are traveling, playing ball. I think, I guess Youth League soccer's wrapped up for the spring, I think, and so they're probably done. But, there's always something going on.
All-Stars is fixing to start with.
Travel ball's going on.
Yep, so, and fish,
you got to follow Maddox Power just to see those uniforms. And I heard there's an alternate uniform that's just as ugly, so
my gosh.
Go follow them.
Do you know how hard it was to pay for that uniform?
I was going to say how hard it was to wash it.
No. Well, this is the first time they've worn it, and I'm like,
okay.
Are you really going to go out in public like that? I told him today, I was like, where's something else? And he's like, no, he's proud of it. Oh, he's proud of the peacock, but ooh.
I do like the name Dirt Bags. That's pretty cool. That's original.
That's it.
All right. We want to thank everyone out there. I do want to mention our title sponsor, and that's DeKalb County Insurance. Grant has been on board with us. I've said this many times, but before we ever went on air, Grant James took the title sponsorship of this program and has been the title sponsor of pretty much everything we have done throughout the year. So I cannot thank DeKalb County Insurance enough for being there without hesitation every step of the way, just like you guys, same thing. People like that really just have made this show go, the backbone being our sponsors. And we want to say thanks to Grant and all the folks at DeKalb County Insurance. Our producer, Daniel Leslie, has been the true backbone of everything we do. Tom, push the button. You're not on the air. The camera's not working. And usually something stupid I've done. It's not anything but what I've done. But he makes the show and our broadcast and everything we do go. We can't thank him enough. And certainly we wouldn't be here without him. Tim, Amy, thank you all for being here today. Thank you for everything you do. Coach, you and I have worked together a long time now, and I'm looking forward to a few more years of that. And,
absolutely, Tom. Thank you. One, for having this brainstorm of an idea and putting it together and getting Daniel on board, because like you said, without him, this doesn't roll. It doesn't take off. And obviously the sponsors who've come on board to help keep this thing alive. But thanks for inviting me to be on this panel.
Yes,
and
sir.
I've loved working with you as always, but especially I guess our newcomers to this whole little idea, because they've really grown in their roles. But Kelly and Casey, it's been a pleasure and something I look forward to every weekend to get to sit next to y'all and just hear your thoughts and your ideas. I really have enjoyed working with this entire group.
Casey's the personality of our show. There's no doubt about that.
You don't even.
I would be really scared of that.
I just use this show as a personal vendetta against people. Mostly my kids.
I agree with you a lot when you go against the umpires. I really agree with you a lot.
Oh, me.
I want to plug in those comments, really.
Oh, boy. Yeah, you could believe it. If it goes in Casey's brain, it's coming out his mouth. There's nothing in between.
My favorite thing this week in the group text was Daniel sent, I wish y'all were calling this game because to hear Casey's take on these girls' swings would be awesome. And I'm just dying. I'm like trying to find it.
Oh, me. Kelly, of course, we had talked Kelly into this a little bit because she didn't know if she could handle this media sort of stuff. You've done a great job. You've now become the mama hen over all of us, whatever we are.
I was trying to make sure all safe.
Yeah. She saved my life during a softball game, and
we're all appropriate at all times.
But without the three of you, certainly this show would not be what it is. And I thank you all from the bottom of my heart so much for all that you do. All right, we are done. Let's get out of here, and we'll see you again in August. For Coach, for Casey, for Kelly, I'm Tom Duggan for DC Blitz saying so long. Till next time.